Previously, on Taverns and Caverns, Path B, Nomu, Yalar, and I departed the village of Ormsa to track down this apex wyvern named Groundnox. The beast was last spotted near the mines to the east of Ormsa. Upon reaching the mountain territory, we came across a small hut that Agal Stonefist mentioned. Deciding to rest in the cabin for the evening, we happened to hear the sound of earth moving in the distance. To our surprise, we were greeted by an angered earth elemental. Fortunately, the three of us were able to work together to bring it down. Now we attempt to rest for the evening so that we can continue our search for Groundnox. I have a good feeling about this adventure because the Goddess Supreme continues to guide me. Episode 12, Path B, Midnight Merchant. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Taverns and Caverns Season 3, Path B, listeners. We are going to be picking back up where we left off. If you remember, the party had decided to hunt down the apex wyvern known as Groundnox, doing this favor for the Oronkin that requested this of them. And in return, the party will gain some reputation from this town and also some gold. Rob, was that 2,000 gold? I'm pretty sure it was 2,000 gold.
Yeah, it's 2,000 gold.
Thank you. And this apex wyvern, known as a Groundnox, has been a thorn in their side because the town of Ormsa sends up some of their people to do some mining in the mountains. However, because of Groundnox's presence and making a nest here in this area, it has kept the residents of Ormsa from being able to mine. The nest area, or the mining area, is about a day or two away from Ormsa. So midway through traveling, the party was able to come across a cabin that the chieftain of the Ormsa village explained to them that they can use to rest at midway travel. And after finding the cabin, the party decided to take their rest there. However, there was some grumbling outside and some noise going about, which ended up being the creation of an earth elemental. And the party attempted to try and hide from it to not catch its attention. However, thanks to Yalar slurping and some clumsiness from Relanoa, the earth elemental did hear the three members in the cabin and decided to check up on them. And that's when Nomu, Yalar, and Relanoa decided to defeat the earth elemental so that they could go to sleep peacefully. And again, it's middle of the night. It's pitch black outside other than the stars above. So you don't have much lighting going on other than any light sources that you guys created for yourselves here in the cabin. But we'll pick back up right after that battle. As the earth elemental crumbles to the ground, you guys went back into the cabin, locked the door. What are the two of you doing at this current moment after defeating that earth elemental?
Noma kicks over the elemental's arm, whatever rocks it was at his feet, and walks right back in the cabin. He curls up next to the fire. I'm going to bed.
He said, I'm going to bed. I'm tired.
He's mad.
He's mad. He's mad. What is Yalar doing?
Yalar is in the corner, kind of starting to mumble to himself.
Noah's sitting on one of the chairs, and she just lets out this loud sigh of relief now that you've finally defeated the earth elemental. It sounds like it's peaceful now in your surroundings, but she hears Yalar over there mumbling, grumbling to himself. She looks over at Nomu. She gets the sense Nomu's mad the way he said, I'm going to bed. And she looks over at Yalar. So, Yalar, you okay over there?
Yes, I'm having a conversation with my benefactor.
Oh, just like me. How I always talk to the Goddess Supreme, right? You too talk to your benefactor.
Well, I usually don't, but
you can talk out loud. Do you talk out loud, or do you think? Can your benefactor hear you? Your thoughts? I have to talk out loud.
Apparently not, because don't have my strength of my power is not as great as it once was, and it's really starting to piss me off.
What do you mean your powers are not as great as they once were? What did you do? Did you piss off your benefactor?
Uh, I may not try to learn magic from someone else, and he may or may not have cut off my power.
Oh, that's not good. Oh gosh, I don't know what I'd do if the Goddess Supreme took my powers away from me. I would be useless.
I mean, it wasn't like I was worshiping her or anything like that. I was just trying to expand my repertoire.
You were worshiping her? Who are you talking about?
No, I wasn't. I said I wasn't worshiping her. The person that was teaching me how to try to really harness my powers a little bit better.
So you had a mentor of some kind.
Well, pretty much.
Ah, okay. Well, don't let me keep you busy. I don't want to intrude. Go ahead and have your conversation with your benefactor. Nomu, stop being so mad. We won.
Kicks his feet.
Come on, Nomu. You just had some of that cat. What was it? Giraffe milk, right?
He like smacks his lips. Yes.
Did you not bring any extra with you?
No.
Oh, Goddess Supreme is so disappointed in you. She would tell you to bring extra. It makes you happy, so you should use it. Drink it. Why don't you bring any for yourself?
You can't save that. You can't save something so good. You have to drink it.
What do you mean you can't save something so good? You can use magic to make sure it doesn't spoil.
He ain't leaving with that. He's gonna drink it. He's
Well,
curled up like a fat cat.
Licking his lips. Now that he's thinking about that giraffe
Yep.
milk.
Yep.
He said,
Wagging
right.
his tail.
so while you're lying there by the fire, Nomu, Rono leans back in the chair. Ah, fine. I guess I'll try and take a nap. Ah, it's nice and quiet now, I guess. I am glad we found this cabin, though. I would hate to sleep outside when the cabin's right here.
Yes, it's too dark. And what did you trip on?
I don't remember. What did I trip on? Goddess Supreme, do you remember? What? You don't? I don't know what I tripped on. Maybe it was, I don't know. Maybe it was a piece of the board on the ground. This cabin is kind of shoddy.
Fair enough.
It is an old cabin, though. It could use some repairs. Yalar, what is this a conversation you'd like to share, or what are you saying at this current moment to your benefactor?
Pretty much would hear bits and pieces of it. Look, I told you, I apologize. I was just trying to expand my power, just trying to be stronger. I thought you respected shit like that. But no, you had to take my powers away. I had to learn to go to this wizard person and try to expand my powers, and now you give it back, but you only give it back because I found someone else.
Damn.
Does Yalar carry a trinket or some kind of symbol of his benefactor by any means?
You got any regalia on you?
No, he does not.
Okay.
It was
Bog.
the skull of Bog, but he put him to rest.
Okay.
Um,
As you speak, Yalar, as you do remember with your benefactor, you would have some discussions from time to time, although rare for you to hear from the benefactor physically in your mind. You do not hear anything coming back, as you seem to be talking to yourself. That, or they're just ignoring you, or maybe they just don't want to talk. But right now, you're not getting anything back from them.
oh, typical.
Do you show that frustration to the other two, or can they sense that frustration?
He will actually. This is the first time anyone's really seen it. he's going to start scribbling in a book that he has, like his wizard book that he learned when he was that short time he was learning the song blade. So he's going to start kind of writing in that book, just really frustrated.
So you are scribbling that book hard
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
Yes.
All right.
What's all that scratching? You okay back there?
Rad, what's going on over there? You're writing really hard, as if you were like, are you trying to be a DJ over there, Mr. Scratch a Lot?
Sounds
No.
angry.
Well, I am angry.
For
Why?
what?
Why are you angry? I'm angry.
I'm angry too.
At least you guys got all your full strength back, but for some reason, for some odd reason, when I hit something, it's like trash. Some like a wet towel.
Well, Yalar, maybe it's because you're not focused. Has something happened to you recently that maybe has just been on your mind? I mean, your benefactor, you told me you don't carry a symbol of any sorts regarding the benefactor. Typically, at least according to the Goddess Supreme and other gods from the Octactive Vine and those of the Heptatic Evils, from what I've learned back at the Abbey, typically a follower carries a sort of symbol that represents their benefactor. Perhaps because you don't carry one, your benefactor's mad.
That makes
Uh,
sense.
I mean, I put that symbol to rest. I mean, it was my friend's decapitated head.
Oh,
Roll
and another.
uh, uh, oh, well, maybe try replacing it. But then you'd have to have your benefactor bless it of some sort. If your benefactor is a god, that is. Is it a god?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Some
oh,
kind of shallow waters we in.
uh,
Uh-huh.
I'm getting tired. I think I should go to bed now.
Come on now, Yellow. I have told you my goddess. It is the goddess supreme, and mine is far out there. Look, I even have the eternal eye chasing me. So I think you can tell us who your benefactor is.
What's the worst that can happen?
Right, the eternal eye comes after you. They're already after us. Or at least after me. Or the goddess supreme.
They won't mess with you. Not with Nomo here.
Well, thank you, Nomo. I appreciate that. You used to hate me, you know that, right?
I still don't trust you.
Oh, well, you know what? It's okay.
Well, yeah, I'm tired. I'm going to bed.
Come on, Yalar.
He retreats in his shell.
Damn.
Damn.
Ultimate retreat. You ain't getting him out of there.
Nope. I just picture some Looney Tune shit right there.
Yep.
Relno folds her arms. Well, aren't you fun, Yalar? Look, we're trying to help you. I understand the ways of how the gods work with how clerics and paladins draw their energy and power from their benefactors. I am a prime example of that, Yalar. I'm just trying to help you out. You seem to be upset that your magic is not as powerful as it typically is. You're telling me you don't have a symbol or any kind of item that represents your benefactor. I'm seeing a connection here. I'm trying to help you out. There's no need to hide in your shell.
Can he even hear you?
I don't know, can he?
Aye. Hear us? Oi. I don't think so.
No.
As you're hiding in your shell, go ahead and make me some perception checks.
All right.
I don't think Yalar can make perception checks in his shell.
Oh. Well, I'll let you do it with a disadvantage then. No with a 14 perception. All right. Yalar with a 12 with a disadvantage. You both hear this. As Relno and Nomu are trying to talk to Yalar, the only other sound in this cabin right now, other than your voices, is the crackling of the fire that's next to Nomu.
Mm-hmm.
But another sound does ring in your ears. Both of you can hear this. There's a knocking at the door.
Oh, hell no. Anybody expecting someone?
Goddess Supreme, no, I'm not. Maybe it's another traveler trying to use the cabin to stay. I mean, this is a public cabin, I guess.
In the black of night?
If this is true, with monsters and elementals out there.
Yeah.
Yalar, you might want to get out of your shell. It might be another elemental or something.
I answered the door the first time. Someone else do it.
I suppose. God damn it.
Gnome's gonna draw his blade
Okay.
reluctantly.
Damn.
All right. He is going to look back at the group and slowly open the door.
All right. As you slowly open the door, Rona is standing up. She has her weapon drawn again. You open the door. As you look straight ahead, you see pitch black, nothing. However, when you look downwards, you do notice a small humanoid figure standing before you, Yalar. And what you see standing there is this green-skinned goblinoid with this giant grin, yellow eyes, bushy eyebrows, thick bushy eyebrows, black mid-length thick hair coming out of this, or coming out from the top or bottom of this black top hat that he is wearing. The top hat is crooked. It's beat up. There is a hole on the side of it with his hair sticking out. As you look down at this goblin, he has this torn, raggedy vest, crooked, torn bow tie. He's wearing 2 brown leather shoes. One of his shoes, however, though, is torn at the toes, so his toes are sticking out.
Damn.
He's got...
My boy out here living rough.
I'm expecting that comment. But as he is staying there, he's got this, at least for his size, he does have this enormous leather bag attached to both of his shoulders, hanging off his back. But this bag is almost double the size of him. Things are falling out from the back of his sack. You see metal hanging out of the bag. You see some trinkets all over. He is holding onto his vest with both hands up near his chest. As he looks up at you, he is grinning widely, and you just hear him begin to say some words to you. Ho! In the dim light glade where the fireflies gleam, a goblin peddler sells his dreams. With an honorable grin and a bag full of flair, his wares enchant beyond compare. Hello, my name is Bigaloo Clutterbuck. How are you doing?
All right, I guess. May I help you?
Of course. I saw that you and your friends took out that earth elemental. I was hiding not too far from the cabin, in the bushes, you see, sleeping, and I heard the earth elemental begin to come together. I hid my little ass in those bushes and I waited for you to slay it. And after seeing what you fellas did in that last back there, I figured it's time for business. Good old Figaloo Clutterbuck here has all sorts of wares that I promise you can't compete with. So, would you like to see them?
Oh,
Yalar, what is out there? Who are you talking to? I don't see anything.
Is it hostile or friendly?
Yalar steps to the side.
we have a door-to-door salesman.
Oh, you know my friend Leon?
Who?
Never mind. What does he want?
What do any salesman want?
Bigelow looks up at you, Yalar. Excuse me, good sir. Can I take a step in your lovely abode momentarily?
Sure, why not?
He scuttles inside, pushing Yalar to the side.
Hey.
Welcome! I am Figaloo Clutterbuck. In the dim lit glade where the fireflies gleam, a goblin peddler sells his dreams. With an honorable grin and a bag full of flair, his wares enchant beyond compare.
I'm sorry, I gotta say something. When I'm looking at your character sheet, he looks like he needs to go to the hood looking for his pot of gold.
He's not a
Leprechauns in the hood.
leprechaun. He's not a leprechaun. He's a goblin.
I know, but he looks just like Leprechaun in the hood.
Damn.
All right, that's quite the greeting.
Of course, I am a traveling merchant. And as I told your partner here, I saw the three of you slay that earth elemental back there. It woke me up when it began to take form. I was sleeping in the bush outside. My little ass hid when that earth elemental came pounding on your door. But after seeing what you three can do, I figured it's business time. So I don't get many customers around these parts, you see, but I, Figaloo Clutterbuck, I can promise you I have all the wares that you can, that your eyes will, adore.
What do you got?
What are you looking for?
Potions.
Oh, I have potions, good sir. But tell me, Figaloo Clutterbuck here. As I've said, I am a traveling merchant. These parts are very dangerous, you see, and it looks like you're going down the path towards the mines at the Orenkin mine from Ormsa. Did you know there is a wyvern around these parts? It's very dangerous.
Yeah, you seen him? Where is he?
I know exactly where he is. The damned beast is blocking my path to my next destination, and I need him gone. So, tell you what, you take care of that good old Apex Wyvern for Figaloo Clutterbuck, and I'll give you a nice discount.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
What potions? What kind of potions are you looking for?
Looking for a greater.
Greater healing potion. I have plenty of those, good sir. He puts down his giant bag that's on his back and he starts to dig through it. He throws items and trinkets out of the bag onto Yalar as he's digging through it.
What
And
the hell,
He
man?
finally pulls out a couple of bottles of potions. Here we go. I told you my bag is full of flair. Greater healing potion. Well, I can't give you the discount just yet because you need to slay the Apex Wyvern, but I'll give you a midnight discount. I'll give you 5% off a good old greater healing potion.
Yes. How much?
How about with 5% off, I shall give you the greater healing potion for, they typically go anywhere from 100 to 120 gold, depending on where you're at here in Pirasta. But because I'm giving you my special midnight discount, I'll give it to you for 95 gold, good sir.
All right, fine. Give me the damn potion. Here.
He drops him the cash.
His eyes widen. He quickly grabs up the gold and pockets it. Anything else that Figaloo Clutterbuck can do for you?
Oh, what else you got in there?
I got plenty of things, Mr. Shalonian. What were you looking for?
What do you got?
Depends on what you're looking for.
I
Hmm?
mean, I'm the type of person that just things that call to him. So I don't know what I'm looking for.
Well, I have potions, I have trinkets, I have some weapons, I have some armor. You name it, good old Figaloo has it.
What kind of trinkets and weapons?
Well, let's see. He looks you up and down. I have a necklace, gold and silver, with some fine gems and rubies engraved in them. Do you like trinkets? Those necklaces will make you look good. I also have some rings of magical attributes that I may have taken off the corpses of dead travelers. You didn't hear that.
I really don't care.
Oh, you're the perfect customer then. I have a couple of rings with some magic attributes. Would you like to take a look at those? Or are you looking more so for a weapon, good Shalonian? 'Cause I
Mhm.
have some daggers, a short sword, maybe even a ball and chain.
God, Eddie would foam at the mouth if he heard you got those off of corpses.
He would. Eddie would be
He'd foam at the mouth, man.
He would.
Eddie would be pissed.
Yep.
Hmm.
Just gonna take a look at the short sword and some of the necklaces.
All right. So as you look through that, make me some Arcana. Make me an Arcana check.
Alrighty.
Picked a fine day not to wear my glasses.
Hmm.
Oh,
Am I able to assist his Arcana check?
with a roll of
And that one?
That one, yes. Please make me an Arcana check, Memo.
Damn.
Oh, it's countered by a crit there with 23 total. As you're looking, you said the short swords and necklaces.
Yeah.
So the short sword, there's two of them. There is one called, I call this, good sir, the short sword of supernatural. It has the ability to cut through ghosts and fiends alike.
Hmm.
You know, corporeal creatures that you can't touch physically. This blade can cut right through a ghost with ease. And Nomu, Yular can't tell if he's lying or not, but with your Arcana check, you definitely get the sense there is magic coming from that short sword.
He's telling the truth.
And this short sword. I like this one. This one is a short sword of healing. It has a number of charges on it, you see. 2 charges per day. And that allows you to heal yourself as if you had a potion of healing.
Damn.
Now, on to the necklaces, my good sir. This golden chain here made look good on you. I'm telling you, it looked really good on you, Mr. Shalonian. This golden necklace will provide you with protection, not perfect, but some protection against fire. It will give you a resistance to fire damage. And this other necklace, very fancy one as well. It is a silver chain that goes around your neck with a little small emerald engraved into it. It will allow you, for 1 time a day, go invisible.
Oh shit.
So, does Mr. Bigelow Clutterbuck impress?
Hmm.
Getting that necklace, right?
Oh yeah. He's going to get that short sword too, but she's trying to figure out which one.
Well, time's a ticking. Time is money.
Hmm. How much for the necklace of invisibility and the ghost slicing sword?
Those are your 2 favorites, then. Perfect. Well, the ghost slicing sword will cost you about, it's a pretty rare item. It will cost you about, I want to say with my midnight discount, it's going to cost you about a good old 1,500 gold. The necklace of invisibility. It's gonna cost you a good old 1,200 gold.
Damn,
Oh,
you got the cash, right? You got cheddar, don't you?
He does not. He does not have enough.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to get that necklace for you then. 'Cause that sounds useful.
He's gonna. Figlo looks up at you, Yalar. I'm gonna make a roll real quick. Oh, he rolled pretty high insight. He raises an eyebrow at you, Mr. Shalom. Are you window shopping right now? Because I don't think you have the gold for this.
Damn, because you broke.
I mean, that is correct. I do not have the gold for that. I wasn't expecting a merchant to come at the door in the middle of the night.
Well, the best things come when you least expect them.
So I heard.
What about you, Mr. Dakina fella? Would you like to purchase one of these for your friend?
Yeah, the necklace of invisibility.
You like that one? As I've mentioned, that's gonna cost you 1,200 gold.
Something so useful will be needed.
Are
Yeah,
you
he's gonna.
sure
Hmm?
you don't want to use that for yourself?
I mean, well, never thought about that. No, you said it. Didn't think about that. Yeah, I'm still gonna buy it. Yeah, 1,200, right?
Yep, 1,200 gold. Remember, it is a necklace of invisibility. It allows you to use the invisibility spell once a day.
All right. He drops the gold. You see him shuffling through his cloak and his boots. Well, not boots, but his shorts, pants, taking out some gold.
And what about the short sword that slays ghosts? Are you still interested?
No, my blade is righteous.
Oh. Sorry, Mr. Shalonian. It looks like your friend's is not buying you the short sword. And what about you, my dear? Miss Cleric lady? Rono is just looking at Bigelow, the arms crossed. She has this look of disappointment on her face. And Figlu looks up at her. My dear, why do you look so disappointed? Do you not like my wares? The Goddess Supreme hated your song, your little jingle. It was horrible. What?
Damn.
My jingle was one of a kind. One that you will never be able to compare to, Miss whatever your name is, uptight cleric. Goddess Supreme hated it. She says she can make a better one. Oh, excuse me, princess. Guess I'm not selling you with midnight discount then. So, anything else you guys would like to sell or buy?
I have a question. So if we were to go out of our way to slay this wyvern, what would you how much would that discount be?
If you slay the wyvern known as Growlnox for a good old Figaloo, instead of the midnight 5% discount, I'll tack on an additional 20% for a total of 25% off. How's that sound?
I'll say that would be a great deal.
Of course, it is a great deal, good sir. Now, it is late. And as you know, I mean, goblins typically like to sleep out at night, but I am a man of business. I am a merchant. And it's cold outside. Can I sleep in here tonight, guys?
He's looking at Relanoa.
Ronald shakes her head, and she just gives this look of disgust. Ugh. His song was so bad, no moo. I can't get over it.
Well, if we were to be generous now, wouldn't that require a bit of a more of a bit of a discount.
How dare you, good sir? I've already given you a midnight discount. Stop asking for discounts. You broke heathen.
I'm just trying to be economically smart.
That
That's
is
all.
fine. I need to make sure I sell at a good price because I need to buy other items to sell. Do you understand what it means to be a merchant, boy?
I mean, if you wanted to rob from the dead, I should say your overhead is pretty low.
I ain't robbing from the dead. There's no robbing from someone that doesn't use what they have.
I agree with you. And I'm just saying that that helps on your profit margin when you don't have to pay for said items from the dead.
But it pays with my mental, emotional state. Bigelow does not like seeing corpses, and it has and takes a toll on my mental state, so it does cost
I would
something.
I would say you can get some counseling from the gods if I could help you on that.
Whoa, well, good old Shalonian. Counseling from the gods, that's what I do. But
I
maybe-
said gods, not gods.
well, can I sleep here tonight or not?
It's up to Relinoa. If you try to rob me, I'll eat you.
He curls back up on the floor.
Do I
trust-
look like one that will try to rob from you? I'm the one with all the magic equipment. I am a traveling merchant. How dare you assume I am a bandit of sorts?
Oh, I'm not assuming. I'm just saying. I'll eat you.
Trust me on this, he probably would.
That is disgusting and disturbing, good sir.
I agree. I'm just giving you a heads up. He likes to eat kobolds, you know.
What? 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 Kobolds? What is wrong with you?
He attacked me.
Do you eat everything that attacks you?
One way to find out.
Well, I'm not attacking you. Are
Good.
you eating that earth elemental? I don't see you eating the earth elemental.
I'm actually surprised he didn't myself.
It's a rock. Noma don't eat rocks.
Oh. Okay. Well,
He's gonna lay back down, scratching
You-
his belly.
Once you hear Nomu heard the word rocks, Yalar kind of shudders a little bit.
Mm-hmm. You're right over there.
He's not a rock, he's goddamn my friend.
He's gonna mumble that under himself. He's got a little bit of PTSD.
Damn.
Ronald looks over at Yalar. Fine. If it's up to me, he can stay. I just don't like that song. It wasn't catchy.
I mean, it's not your song, so
I mean,
That's
it's
him.
not my song. I would never make such a song.
I mean, to each his own.
Yeah, she said that shit trash.
Fine, he can stay. He's got to pull his own weight, though. The God Supreme? What was that? Oh, you're not saying God Supreme. You should. The God Supreme has come up with an idea. You can stay if. Meanwhile, Figlo is looking at Relinoa. Do y'all see this shit? This bitch talking to herself.
What's wrong with that?
What do you mean? What's wrong with that? You're crazy.
You don't talk to your god or patron or anything like that?
I do not. The only language I speak is gold.
Damn.
No, you don't talk to your goat?
Sometimes I do.
Exactly.
Y'all know the story of McScrooge? He had a giant bank full of gold. He dived right in.
You mean that was real?
That's a broken neck waiting to happen.
Not if you have the magic that allows you to dive into the gold as if you were fluid like water.
I can't wrap my head around that.
I want to be like him. That's the kind of level of richness I want to ascertain for myself. But what is you saying, Missy? What's Goddess Supreme? I've never heard of a Goddess Supreme. What is your Goddess Supreme telling you then? Well, Goddess Supreme says, instead of giving us the 5 whatever discount. Us allowing you to sleep here at night, which also gives you the benefit of our protection. Perhaps instead of you relying on us to do the work for you, you join us in fighting the good old wyvern.
I like this idea.
I don't.
Funny you should ask. I may not be weak like you think I am. Take a look at this. He pulls out from his bag. He's got this battle axe. It's not a regular sized one, just a smaller sized battle axe that fits his smaller hands. I also have this. He pulls out this light crossbow. You see, I, Figaloo Clutterbuck, know how to defend himself. Thank you. But
Good.
if it is my support you require, I guess.
Wait. No. Can we have a group discussion?
I mean, he did talk himself into enlisting by saying he was strong.
I
No.
am strong.
Can we have a discussion about this in private?
Eh,
Relno looks at you, Ylar. What do you mean? I mean, it was the Goddess Supreme's idea, and Goddess Supreme's never wrong.
We discussed this in private.
Fine.
all right.
But in that corner over there.
Oh, just 1 second there.
He's gonna go take the group in the corner.
All right, no one drags himself off the floor and follows.
Relno walks to the two of you. Wait, I've seen this many times.
You're fucking up my discount.
Wait. You're not doing it right, Yalar. She puts her left
And our
arm.
gold.
She puts her left arm around Nomu's neck, her right arm around Yalar's neck. You gotta say huddle. Now you can start talking.
All right.
Huddle. What was that, Yalar? What do you mean I'm messing up your gold? The Goddess Supreme is
Messing
telling
up
us.
my discount.
He didn't say he wouldn't give you that discount.
Well, I'm assuming if he does work, the discount no longer applies.
I
He
mean,
does have a point.
we can ask him that, right?
No, then he'll have the idea, and that's a guaranteed thing, right?
I mean, the Goddess Supreme is telling me something. I have to listen, Yalar.
But also, what about the reward?
Yalar, is it only about the rewards for you? I'm starting to see a new light. I'm not liking it.
No, I think the reward would be a good thing.
Fine, let me talk to Mr. What was his name?
What?
Figaloo
No.
Clutterbuck?
What? I'll just listen here, Goddess Supreme.
Thank you.
No, he sung.
Thank you, Yalar. Listen, look, I'll talk to him.
Uh.
Allow me.
Don't say goodbye to my discount.
I will-
Bye.
Wait, before we split up, you have to say break.
Okay, whatever. Break.
Break
Ow.
what?
Break. We can break up the huddle.
Oh, I curl up here.
Rono walks back to Figaloo. My colleagues and I have discussed this potential plan that the Goddess Supreme has bestowed upon us, and we think it should be you joining us in combat against the Wyvern. You need to prove to us that you are a merchant of your word, and that you are indeed as strong as you say. We only want to shop from those that can prove themselves. Right? So, if you don't mind, Figaloo, for our protection for this evening, along with a share of some of our food, you can stay safely tonight, protected by anything that might come out at us. And when we find that wyvern known as Brownox, you will help us, whether it be support or combat, however you wish to do so. Once we slay the wyvern, you can go to wherever you need to go. We get what we need, and then you can give good old Yalar over there the discount that you wanted to. 25%, that is? Figo looks up at Relno. Well, my dear, I don't know who this Goddess Supreme is, but you are tugging at my merchant strings. I am a goblin of my word, and I like to prove myself to those that are unworthy. Other merchants laugh and mock me every day. My fellow goblins laughed at me and said I could never become a merchant, especially one that was so civilized. But I am a civilized goblin, and I am here to sell my wares. There are plenty of civilized goblins throughout Tirister, just not as many as I would like, which is why I'm doing what I do. If I have to prove myself and prove that goblins can be just as successful as those in the kingdoms, then I will. I'll prove my strength, I'll prove my wares are worth it, and I'll prove to you my song is not bad. And I will still give your friend a 25% discount because I already said I would, and I do not go back on my terms because I am a goblin of my word. He places both of his hands on his vest, holding it tightly. So, as long as I get to sleep in the bed tonight. Ronald looks back at the two of you. See? I told you.
Elar picks out back from his shell.
That actually worked. What the fuck?
Mhm.
Mochi, the Goddess Supreme doesn't lie. Goddess Supreme knows all. He has to have the bed, though.
I'm on the floor. I don't care.
I mean, I'm already in my home, so
Oh, fine. I'll sleep on this chair. It's not that comfortable, but it's what the Goddess Supreme wants. All right, Mr. Figaloo. Hop on in. Well, thank you, my kind travelers. You won't regret it. He just scurries over towards the bed. He jumps in, immediately starts snoring.
Damn.
He's got a bubble coming out of his nose, like Mario from Mario RPG.
Sleep instantly.
He's passed out.
And
Still
he
in his
sleep like
clothes.
he sleeps like me.
On command. Dang.
Ronoa shuts the door behind him and locks it. All right, I think that's enough excitement for me tonight. I think I'm gonna try and hit the hay too.
No more visitors.
I hope not. God Supreme, are there gonna be any more visitors tonight? No? Yes? You don't know? Oh, God Supreme doesn't know. Typically, God Supreme knows all, but we might have another visitor. Maybe it's gonna be another one of those Eternal Eye clerics. I wouldn't
No.
like that.
If one shows up, I will eat him.
Oh, well,
Out
that
of
one.
frustration.
Well, that one I wouldn't mind if you ate. I don't like those Eternal Eye guys. They're actually not that nice.
I mean, if you wouldn't just pronounce, so loudly about the Goddess Supreme, you probably wouldn't get their attention.
But I have to talk to the Goddess Supreme. I can't mentally talk to her in my thoughts.
Yeah, he's got a point, though.
I mean,
Listen.
you don't see me talking to my benefactor out loudly like that all the time.
Well, the Goddess Supreme demands I do, so I do.
Well, apparently, your Goddess Supreme doesn't like you very much.
That says
What
the
do
one
you
that
do?
has no powers.
I'm going to bed.
Damn.
Hey, he snapped. She snapped back. She goes back to the chair, sits in it, tries to doze off. All right, do the two of you also try to get some sleep?
Yep.
Yeah,
Or do you not trust Figaloo, Clutterbuck?
Oh, he got the warning already.
That's true, he did.
I'll eat him.
Elar's going to bed. He figures with all the bag of stuff, it's worth than what gold he has. So
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Because if he gets eaten, we get his loot. I don't think he'll risk that.
Nope. Nope. All right. So the two of you end up sleeping then?
Yep.
yeah,
All right. So we'll go ahead and say you all get a long night's rest. You regain full HP. You regain your spells and all that sorts of nice, fun things, your abilities. Refresh.
Nice.
Nomu, don't forget to write down. You now have a necklace of invisibility. Has
Yep,
one
I already wrote it.
charge- One charge per day.
Yep. Spell ends whenever I attack or cast.
Yes, sir. It's
It
basically
lasts an hour.
Yep, it's just the spell of invisibility. That's all it is. Now, keep in mind, there are, stronger characters that can sense invisible creatures or
Oh, yeah.
cast a spell to see invisibility. So you're not completely safe, depending on who you're going against.
Right.
But, I mean, to the general populace, they're not going to know you're there unless you fucking trip or something.
Hmm.
All right. So with you all healing and getting your spells and skills back, I just need to ask, what do y'all think of good old Figaloo?
He's interesting.
Yeah, definitely interesting.
And this is where we're going to end this episode of Taverns and Caverns. Thanks again, everyone, for listening to another episode of Taverns and Caverns. This is your Dungeon Master, Haphazard DM. You can find me on Twitter at HaphazardDM.
This is Robert Jones. I play Nomu the Monstrous.
You can find me on YouTube, Trubone, Trubone.
This is Rodimus. You can find me on Twitter at Rodimus7901 or at Blue Sky at Rodimus83.
All right. Those are our players for this season of Taverns and Caverns, Path B. And don't forget to check out the Taverns and Caverns Patreon for exclusive content that you won't want to miss. Until next time, guys, on Taverns and Caverns, take care.